that your tub?
Yep.
Where's
Just
that?
right there for now, or would you rather me move it into there?
No, you're fine.
Maybe I can take along to move some stuff around.
No, well, we're gonna have to spend, it's not gonna be this week, we're gonna be gone, but we'll have to spend a day reorganizing this up here.
Alright.
So don't get too, set there so we can move things around so there's more room. Where are you gonna play your, PlayStation and everything?
I was gonna just
Do it in there?
Yep.
Well, see, I got this TV that I was gonna mount in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it back on here where it used to be.
Okay.
So I gotta go get a,
Bracket.
thing at, Harbor Freight, which is still below grade, so. And then we can hook that up there and then reorganize this area here. That goes underneath there.
Oh, it slides on.
Yeah, so that gives you more room, so.
Okay.
We'll do that when we come back next week, alright? We'll spend the day cleaning up that room. What is this? Is this built?
It's parts of an L desk.
In an L desk.
One of those desks that's in the shape of an L.
Okay, well then what we'll do is once we get all this cleaned out here, we'll take that desk out and you can set your L desk right here in the corner underneath that big TV.
Sounds good.
Alright, so.
I'll just put the desk pieces off in the corner.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, so we got good news and we got some bad news. The bad news is, I'm so depressed. Bad news is there was a thunderstorm and grain is good for demos. Keeps speed down. Did we get rained out? Captain is on. Yes, we did get rained out. I am so upset. Adam talked to Bryan. Has Adam talked to Bryan? Hopefully the is going to do a live stream to. I did want to kind of do an update on this track system for the SCX Advance, because there were some things that I found out about it which helped me to get with the figuring out about the lap counting and okay, so we're all connected here. I gotta find which. See, they come with a little thing that you stick on the car, like a 1. But see, that car is already. All right, that was already programmed. Okay, so what I found out is that it was raining and thunderstorm, and so they canceled the demolition derby. You know, what is it with people? Don't they know how to have fun? You know, it's like, come on, man, come on, can't we have fun, man? I mean, what's going on? I mean, come on, can't we have fun, man? I mean, and then my wife, she didn't bake me cookies today. She baked them yesterday, but she was supposed to bake me another batch of peanut butter cookies because I was so depressed. She was supposed to bake me another batch, and she didn't do it. Highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. But that's the things I have to deal with, okay? I think I figured out what was wrong with the pool. I had the wrong sand. If you buy this cheap stuff at the department stores, it's not very good. And so I went and bought the correct sand, and I've already noticed some difference. I can see the bottom, not completely clear, but at least it's bottom. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to show you now. We have the fuel indicator right here. Now, what I found out about yesterday after fidgeting with this for about 2 hours, number one, I found out that here's something I bought. I bought it cheap at Harbor Freight. It's called a battery charger, real quick battery charger. To tell you how your batteries are doing. And see, like this battery, see that? It's halfway. And so these hand throttles, we're not giving the full power to these hand throttles for the cars to operate properly. So that's one thing I noticed, that your batteries have to be new. Now, a AA battery or a AAA battery will last a long time. So what I found is in game mode, which is right here. First, let's go back to main menu, garage. So we have 2 cars already programmed. We have the vintage, Aston Martin and the Porsche. Now we're going to go to race. Race mode, okay. Practice mode does not support custom settings, okay? So what we're going to do is raceway, training. How does it work? Okay. Now, what it has here is a whole line of items that, if you look on it, I know you don't want to see my face, so I'm not going to let you see my face. Of course, this doesn't go low enough, and I can't get far enough out. Unbelievable. We basically have functions like general, time, but some of these are only available on the paddock. But way back over here on boxes, it has tire wear, fuel consumption. Okay, and I had not set that. Those were off, and so they would not control the fuel, or would not let you do the fuel. Then, what I found out is that general so if we set a race up, let's go around once. Maybe I could turn the TV on and put the camera on the television and zoom in so you guys can see all the different functions on the TV screen. There's no race tonight, if you guys wanted to know, because of rain out. So I cannot do my my derby because I was rained out. They don't want to do it in the rain. Go figure. It figures. You know, I mean. Okay, so now we've paired with, that's my grandson. Look at him. Isn't he the cutest thing on earth? Look at him. Isn't he the cutest thing? That's in Mexico. Look at him. Isn't he the cutest thing? Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Oh, Mr. Cowboy. Oh, that's when he was upset. He's a cuter. Okay, so now we come back up here. Now we can see everything. You can see the fuel gauges. There are there are the gauges, fuel gauges, right there. You see the fuel gauges? You see the fuel gauge right there? Okay, now so watch what happens when I drive. So I'm going to start a race. This is what's really cool. So we're going to put the car back here, and we're going to start the race.
This one is the leader.
Now, watch what happens to the fuel gauge.
This one fastest lap.
See how the fuel went down a little bit? Come on. You see how the fuel keeps going down and the tire?
There are 10 laps to go.
So we're going to come in, we're going to pull into the... And you can shut the door for privacy. You can do whatever you want, okay? Just remember. All right? I said you can do whatever you, I mean, you can set this up. We'll get it all cleared out next week, but we'll leave it tomorrow. Okay? You all okay with that? All right.
Newer truck?
What?
Is this a newer truck?
Yeah, this is the new digital. Oh my gosh. Your cars can run out of gas. Okay, so we're gonna pull into the pit. Now watch the gauges. See how they start to fill up? You see the orange lines there on the right-hand side? You see how they're filled up? And now see the tire pressure fills up. Now what you can do is, when you go back here, okay, let's stop that race. We're gonna reboot. Now what we're gonna do is go over here to main menu and adjustments. Now what we're going to do is we can change right here. Fuel, now we can change the amount of tire pressure, and how much tire management. You can power level with maximum tank size, so we can lower the speed or go higher, and then we can go to the tanks. So let's go to 10 laps. All right, so we're gonna save it for 10 laps. So now you're gonna see what happens when we have a car and how fast the fuel goes down.
This one is the leader.
You see how much fuel went down? Because it only is 10 laps full of fuel. See that, how fast the fuel is going down now?
This one fastest lap.
And we're going to run the tank down so you can see what the car looks like when it's running out of gas. It like sputters like a real car.
This one fastest lap. There are 10 laps to go. This one fastest lap. This one fastest lap.
See, we're almost out of fuel now.
This one box. Guest 1 fastest lap. There are 5 laps to go.
See, now the car is starting to sputter. Okay. See that car is sputtering? Now what we're going to do is try to get into the pit before it runs out of gas. Give me a push. I think I ran out of gas. Yeah, I ran out of gas. See how it starts to fill up? Isn't that cool? And so everything can be done on this screen, okay? All your data. Let me zoom this in so I can show you some other features, okay? You know, I was at Walmart today and they had 30, this shows you how flat screens have come down in prices. They had 32 flat screens for $88. $88. I bought my first flat screen TV back in, what was it? 2000 and, no, I was in Spain. I went to Spain in 1998. This was 98 before America had any flat, and all through their department store, this was 98, they all had flat screen TVs. This was before we even got them. I was amazed. They're like $900. All right, so now we're gonna go to game, we're gonna go up to an end. Now what we're gonna do is profile, edit profile. Now, edit profile, as you can see, we can add different widgets. Okay, now the different widgets is you can show the current weather, the race lap. So we're gonna add the race lap. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna add the chronometer. But no, we already have the chronometer on there. We don't need that. So let's see, we got current weather, race at chronometer, active current record, fastest lap, we'll add fastest lap. And let's see here, fastest lap, I think that's the last one, active current record. Okay, so all of these little things now will be on the screen when we go to race. Okay, all these other widget ones will go away. All right, and we've got it set for 15 laps. You can see that, right? Time, you can't do that. Safety, we don't have ghost cars. We're not doing ghost cars. Boxes, we're going to do that later on. And main menu. So now you have the chronometer, which tells you how long the race is, the lap, the fastest lap.
This one
Fastest lap. Oh, give me a break. But that's what's good about wireless is because you can walk around. Now we're going to pull in for some gas real quick. You see how it's filling up? There we go. We're all filled up now. Now the tires are going to get replaced. We're still lap number 4, and the top lap is 6:64. Let's see if we can beat that.
There are 10 laps to go.
Yeah, I know, and I keep crashing. Now, I want to show you something that's very unique. This is a special feature. This is a special feature to SCX cars. And this was designed by Louise Arnall's dad, okay? and that is this adjustable magnet. You see this adjustable magnet? By screwing this magnet, by screwing on the bottom like this, you can adjust the height of that magnet to go closer to the track. Now, by doing that, you're going to lose speed. But if you get it just to the right height, it's going to hug that track and it's not going to come off as much. See, now it's dragging a little bit and it's slowing down. So we want to lift that up just a little bit. There we go.
Guess one fastest lap.
Fastest lap.
Guess one fastest
6:09
lap.
is
35 laps to go.
Oh, that corner is a problem. That corner right there gives me a problem all the time, and I know why. Is this your trash can?
Yes.
There's trash bags right there. There's a whole bag of trash bags
Okay.
when you need them.
Guess one box. Last lap. Guess one wheel race.
Running out of gas. So the results are 15 laps. Best lap is 6 seconds. So this is all, and there's so many different features on this app that you can change things. Like you could take these off if you don't want them on there. You can add weather to the track, like if you want to have it rainy. Ghost cars, safety car, time ghost boxes, size of your gas tank. But a lot of that goes back to here, to this right here, where you can change like the power level with maximum tank size. Well, I don't like full power. I go about 80%. And with different tire levels, like these cars are tire H. And so you have brake at 50%. Then game maximum lap time. The laps with shorter time than the established time will not be counted. Maximum pit lanes. And then sound. That's just as the general. You got the general here. Fuel management. Wheel change time. There's a lot of things on here to that you can modify. You can modify your car, and you can modify the race. But see, the nice thing about SCX Advance, which I showed this earlier, is a lady called and said, you know, do they have good guardrails? And they do. This is the best guardrail system. They have a nice border, and it clicks right onto your curb track. I don't have a piece of curb. Well, I can use this one. This goes into a pit area, but see how it will. It gives the track a complete look all the way around. Now, they used to make the straight pieces, but that's the only piece that they don't make right now, but they plan on redoing a lot of pieces that were discontinued. But all the pieces of barriers will snap right on to your curve. So your track can have a complete look like that. You see that complete look? You see the guardrails, how the guardrails nice look all the way around? What happened to the Demolition Derby? Well, that's a very good question, Robert Fish. We had thunderstorms, and the Wood County Fair canceled it. And so that's why I am here doing a short video. And I'm sorry, but I had nothing to do with it. I was getting ready to pack the van up and run over there, and I was totally depressed, just completely. I got a call from Mike Beckstein, which is the guy that did the vehicle. Same thing happened last year. They canceled it right at the end of the moment. So now I've had that for 2 years rained out. 2 years. 2 years I've been rained out. Now I have to, he's going to do some checking. If there's another fairground that's going to have a demolition derby, maybe I can be in that one. So we're going to see that. So I decided to continue to do the live stream tonight, but show you the advanced system, how I got it. I figured out some of the problems by reading up on it and doing a little bit more just playing with it. I lost the manual to it, and so I have to do it by my brain. The SCX Advanced system is really cool. Well, they can't reschedule. I have 2 days. There's only 2 days left in the fair, tomorrow and Sunday, and they're not going to reschedule it. Plus, I'm going to be driving this to tomorrow. Daniel and what's his name? Not Zach. One of these days I'll get his name. Xavier. That's right. Xavier and I are going to St. Louis to the St. Louis show. So, is there an analog switch to run analog cars? No. That is the only, I would say, downside to it. Now, you can put an analog switch. You would have to take out the pit lane and then put an analog layout. You don't have to take all the switches out, as long as they're all open, and so there's no you're not screwing up the track or anything. So from that standpoint, you don't need to, all you have to do is just pop out the pit area, put in an analog track. I have an analog over there, and you could just run your analog cars if you wanted to. But the nice thing about SCX Digital, which I'm just going to call it SCX Digital. I know it's advanced, but it is SCX Digital. Once you get SCX Digital and you're racing 6 cars, 9 cars, it's addictive, especially the fuel monitoring. It's just addictive, and you won't want to go back. So it's very popular. And I was showing you the cars, how the cars all have the key to it is the little switch mechanism. This right here goes up and down, and then the guide pin drops down and catches in the track. That's what switches the car's lanes. And so it's no power to the lanes. Everything is in this little thing right here. You see that? How that's dropping down? And that catches in the track. And that's, I've always said that is the key part. I probably say it too many times because it's the truth. And that's why people love SCX Digital. And I know that if this gets up, people are going to want me to travel around the country and see their layout. And I'll show you how easy it is to program a car. So we'll take this green hand throttle. So we have this car right here, and well, it's already programmed. Ah. So what we have to do is we go to new cars. And now it's going to look for one of the new cars. So this is a Hyundai. Okay, now we're going to link this car. So what we do is we take this car, we're linking it to the system so it will register as a car. So we're going to press the link button. We then take this, push the start button. We hold this in the back of your controller at one time to turn that off. Okay, then we press the link button right here until the car moves. The car just moved. Oh, you're not supposed to have another car on the track. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I had another car on the track. Darn it. Okay, now let's see here. Now we're going to do it again. All right, so the car moved. This is a terrible camera to do this. I got to figure a different way of having cameras here because this is not very good. So the car moved, and now we're going to put that on number 2. We got to unpair that one car because I had the other car on the track. We're going to get rid of that car and do it all over again. Okay, so that car now is on the track and programmed. So now we go back to race. And that car now will appear. Okay, so we've got that Hyundai. Well, I think I have that. I think that car got programmed to another car. Let's see. Let's just delete them all. And let's just start all over again. Okay, so we're going to garage. We're going to add a new car. We're going to go to Hyundai, pick the Hyundai car. Those are the wrong cars. Now we're going to link. So we're going to do this. We're going to turn the car, our hand throttle off. The light will go off. Then we push the other start button. Now we push this until the car moves. When the car moves, we know that it's synced. Now we're going to wait for it to finish the synchronization. Okay, a synchronization conflict has been found. The selected controller or car has already been linked. Wait for a while and pairing to correct to avoid any first untie a car. Okay, so those cars. Yeah, I've teared these so many times. I've connected these so many times. Erase. all data. Clear backup. Let's try it again. Now we're going to link. We're going to press these two buttons here. That light's going to go off. We're going to press start. We're going to hold the button here. And we'll wait till the car moves. Okay, so the car has moved. Now we let, okay, there's been a conflict. The reason being is I've programmed these cars a million times, and I've overdone it. Please wait while the pairing is corrected to avoid this in the future. All right, so now it fixed itself. So we're gonna put it on car number 1. Okay, so we've got that car number 1. All right, so now we know that it's car number 1. It's synced. And we go back here to assign players, and you can assign it to a name. You can put a name in, okay? And then we go here, and we're gonna race it. Now the car will automatically appear right here, okay? So that car is now programmed to the green hand throttles. All right, so that car is now programmed to the green hand, to this hand throttle. Now you can change it as many times as you want. It's just that when you do it, you have to clear all the data out. Because you got to clear all that horse manure out of there. And then now we go to race mode. And now we'll set this up here, start race.
Guest 1 is the leader.
Connected. Now, why is this car not running? Well, let's see here. Reset all pairings. Oh, I know what the problem is. We're having that problem where there's a glitch. See, the problem is it's not. It's not showing up on here. Alrighty. All right, that's connected. Now we're going to find a car. Hyundai. Link. Turn it off. Well, we've got too many cars. Reset all the pairing. See, the problem is, here's the problem. I don't follow the rules. I skip a process every time I do this, and it's very frustrating. Um, I don't know why it does that, or why I'm doing that. That's what I need to do is just nonstop. That's how I'm going to get better at it. Because it works fine when I'm not on camera. I don't know. That is not supposed to do that. Well, it can't be that. Because I know the car moved. It's not programming correct. Let's see here. I gotta go over here. Erase. See, that light is supposed to go out when you press these two buttons. and it's not. See, now it went out. Now I go back here. Now it moved forward. Now there's a conflict. Not a sign, no kidding. So I have to erase all of these. Okay, so that is off. Now, I should be able to push this, press start, that, press the button here. The car should move. It's not this difficult. Every time I do this when I'm on live stream, it's a problem. It's funny, actually. I find it absolutely funny, actually. So now it's finishing the sequence, okay? There, now it should be connected. Now we go here. No, so we got the car there. Now, when you go here, I go, oh, you gotta be kidding. We go around and it should, see the car already come, oh, you gotta be kidding. So that car is programmed. Now you push the button on the hand throttle and then it will go out. Well, actually they'll go out automatically if they're not touched. All right, so that hand throttle is done. So we've got that car, then the Porsche. This should be very simple. So we take a hand throttle, any hand throttle, and we're gonna take the Porsche. We'll do this again. We're gonna go over here, main menu, car, garage, new. So we're gonna get the Porsche. Porsche. That Porsche. And we're going to sync. We're going to push these two. The light goes out, correct? Then we push this button. The car will move about 2 inches. Okay, so that means it's now syncing with this hand throttle. So it goes through a process. And you can't miss one of these steps. And that's what I always do. I always miss a step because I want to jump ahead. Okay? Now that's going to be, we'll just leave, we'll put that on 2. Okay, so now we've synced this car. And now we go over here and now we can race that car. And that car now appears right here as the guest Porsche and the Hyundai. See, I like to skip processes, okay? Plus, I haven't done this enough, okay? And I have to become so fluent with this that when somebody calls me on the phone saying, hey, I don't know how to do this, can you help me? I have to, just like the old digital, I must have had 100 million people call me and they would say, hey, how do I program a car? Now, I don't even remember this because I haven't done anything with this in almost 10 years. I said, well, first of all, you have to push this, you have to then program a car, you have to hold the button in. I don't even remember how to do this anymore, okay? And select, it was a whole process. But we don't have the pit box anymore. Anyways, I didn't have the thingamajiggy tonight. It seems like a lot of sequences. No, it's not. It's really simple. Once you've got a car programmed, it's programmed forever. Once I get going and doing this more and more, okay? Because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. I'm going to leave this right here because I'm going to come up here tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll be driving all day tomorrow. Well, not all day. We're going to leave around 6 or 12, I mean. I'll turn the light off now. Okay, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. I'm sorry I was not able to do the dragster or the demolition derby. That's kind of depressing, but that's the way it is. Did Daniel call?
Not recently.
I was going to go down. You want to help me unload this?
Yeah, I can.
Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know where he is. Let me see where he is. What the heck? I tell you. These phones sometimes are just a real pain in the proverbial butt. The weather canceled the demolition derby. Very upset. It messed up everything. Alrighty. Yeah. Why is this face ID not working? Okay, there's that gray tote right there. There's some game things on top of it. Just bring it out here. Just to put.
Yep, got it.
Is that it, Dad? Dad?
Now, hold on a second. Always can't go. Pick that up. Give me that. All right. Let's see. What do we need? I need my suitcase. Small one. Okay, what else was in this camp? Oh, go get the cooler, the small big cooler in the shed or in the camper.
Yeah.
The one that
We used, yes.
has the one that rolls over.
What?
The lid rolls.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay.
What the heck are you eating Pringles?
Huh?
Good grief, what, are you gonna get sick on Pringles?
I eat these quite often.
Do you really?
Yes,
Holy moly.
most days.
There's us outside.
Put about 5,
Cokes,
no, put all the waters in it.
all the waters.
Or put about 6 waters. The rest of the cans of Coke, no, they're not there anymore. Put a couple hint waters and a couple bottles of Coke. It's gonna fall over. Put it over here.
Then 3 waters. Which I bet you will. 3. One. Now, Dad, I made it even so I put 3 Cokes on one side, then 3 waters, then 3 hints, and then 1 hint, and then 1 water and 1 more Coke.
Put it in the can.
Ugh. Oh, this heavy. So, you want to fill up the guy?
I should put that middle night instead.